The internet is buzzing, and fans are absolutely shook. Young Jock's love life has officially descended into a full-blown, toxic Stankin mess, and no one saw it coming. What started as subtle whispers in the streets and cryptic posts on social media has now exploded into a public spectacle that's tearing friendships apart, dividing families, and leaving fans questioning everything they thought they knew about the Atlanta rapper. Emotions ran high as shocking revelations began surfacing, with sources claiming heated arguments, secret betrayals, and explosive confrontations that no one expected. Sources close to the rapper say that what's happening behind closed doors is far messier than the carefully curated images on Instagram. Friends of Young Jock have reportedly been begging him to sort out his personal life before it spirals completely out of control, but insiders suggest he's dug himself into a hole deeper than anyone imagined. It's like a storm just waiting to explode, one source revealed, speaking under the condition of anonymity. Fans have been left divided, some defending him fiercely, while others are absolutely disgusted, calling the situation a train wreck they can't look away from. The drama isn't just limited to romantic entanglements, family tensions have surfaced, old friends are taking sides, and social media detectives are combing through every post, story, and deleted comment trying to piece together what led to this toxic spiral. There are claims of secret meetings, whispered confrontations in private, and even allegations of friends being used as pawns in what insiders are calling a love life battlefield. Emotions ran high during confrontations that reportedly left people in tears, shouting matches that could be heard down the block, and text messages that fans are already screenshotting and sharing. And just when you think the storm might settle, new twists keep surfacing. People close to the situation hint at betrayals that are shocking even by celebrity standards. It's not just about love or cheating, it's about trust, loyalty, and respect, a family insider claimed, adding, everyone's walking on eggshells, and no one knows when the next blow-up will happen. The fans are watching, waiting, and speculating, and the tension has reached a boiling point where anything could happen next. Tonight, we're diving deep into every shocking revelation, every heated confrontation, and every betrayal that has turned Young Jock's love life into the mess everyone is talking about. From private arguments that allegedly ended in doors slamming and tears being shed, to shocking messages and public jabs that left followers speechless, we're uncovering it all. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the drama surrounding Young Jock is unlike anything fans have ever seen, and why this story isn't slowing down anytime soon. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear will shock you, anger you, and leave you questioning just how messy a love life can really get when fame, ego, and loyalty collide. The toxic web around Young Jock is unraveling, and we're here to give you every detail, warts and all. Stay tuned, because things are about to get messy. It all started innocently enough, or at least, that's what the public thought. Young Jock, known for his smooth flow and charm on the mic, had always presented himself as a confident, composed figure in the spotlight. Fans loved his charisma, his music, and the seemingly effortless way he handled fame. But behind the cameras, sources claim, a completely different story was unfolding. Those closest to him describe a man caught in a whirlwind of conflicting emotions, unable to navigate the complicated web of romance, loyalty, and betrayal that had quietly consumed his personal life. The first cracks began showing when whispers of an argument with a longtime confidant surfaced. According to insiders, what started as a disagreement over scheduling for a recent event quickly escalated into a shouting match that lasted hours. Doors were slammed, voices were raised. Friends reportedly had to intervene just to prevent the confrontation from turning physical. It was intense, one source revealed. People were in shock, emotions ran high, and you could feel the tension even from outside the room. Fans on social media began speculating after noticing cryptic posts and subtle subtweets, and the rumors started spreading like wildfire. But that was just the beginning. Soon after, accusations started surfacing regarding Young Jock's romantic choices. Friends and family reportedly allege that he was involved in multiple complicated relationships simultaneously, each with its own set of drama and heartbreak. One particularly explosive situation involved a woman who, according to insiders, had been quietly seeing Young Jock for months while another partner believed they were in a committed relationship. The revelation of this secret relationship allegedly led to intense confrontations, tearful confessions, and furious text exchanges that fans are still piecing together from screenshots. The tension wasn't limited to romantic drama. Family members were pulled into the chaos, each taking sides as accusations and emotions ran rampant. It's like the entire household was divided overnight, said a source close to the family. Some are defending him, others are furious, and nobody knows who to trust anymore. the fallout reportedly led to late-night arguments, private meetings, and long phone calls that ended in slammed receivers and heated shouting matches. Even close friends reportedly found themselves caught in the crossfire, being asked to mediate disputes they didn't want to be part of. Things escalated further when leaked messages allegedly surfaced online. Screenshots show confrontations over loyalty, respect, and alleged dishonesty, painting a picture of a love life riddled with mistrust. Friends who tried to remain neutral were reportedly attacked by both sides, leaving the entire circle strained and tense. Social media exploded as fans began dissecting every comment and emoji for hidden meanings, with many expressing disbelief that someone they admired could be at the center of such chaos. And just when it seemed like the drama couldn't get worse, insiders claim a shocking betrayal occurred, one that none of the involved parties saw coming. A close friend of young Jock, someone he had trusted for years, allegedly revealed confidential details to one of the women involved, sparking a chain reaction of furious confrontations. Emotions ran high, accusations flew, and the entire situation spiraled into what witnesses described as absolute chaos. Family members were left divided, friends were questioning loyalties, and fans were left glued to their screens, unable to believe the level of drama unfolding in real time. Dialogue from a heated exchange reportedly went as follows: "Why would you even tell her that? You knew what it would do." One insider quoted young Jock as shouting in a confrontation that reportedly lasted over an hour. "I had no choice. She deserved to know the truth," the friend allegedly replied, tears streaming down their face. "You've ruined everything. Everyone's against me now," young Jock supposedly snapped, slamming the door behind him and leaving the room in stunned silence. By this point, it wasn't just a love life in chaos. It was a full-blown spectacle that involved friends, family, and even fans who felt personally invested in the unraveling drama. Social media erupted with reactions ranging from shock to outrage. Fans were shocked. Loyal supporters voiced their disappointment, while others couldn't get enough, dissecting every revelation with relentless fervor. It became clear that this wasn't just about relationships, it was about trust, loyalty, and reputation, all colliding in a storm that threatened to engulf everyone involved. The chaos surrounding young Jock's love life only intensified as the days went by. What was once a series of small, private arguments had now transformed into a full-blown battlefield where every interaction seemed to carry the weight of betrayal, jealousy, and unspoken grudges. Insiders say that what makes this situation so explosive is the tangled web of loyalties and secrets that had been quietly building for years, now finally surfacing all at once. According to sources, friends who once called themselves family were now questioning each other's intentions. Neighbors reported heated shouting matches echoing late into the night, and fans on social media couldn't stop dissecting every post, story, and comment for clues. The first major turning point, according to insiders, came when a woman allegedly connected to young Jock publicly posted a cryptic message on social media, hinting at lies, betrayal, and heartbreak. The post immediately went viral, with fans speculating about the identity of the person and the exact circumstances. It read, according to screenshots circulating online, "Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones who hurt you the most. Karma is real." This post, seemingly innocent, sparked a wave of panic among Jock's inner circle, as everyone scrambled to figure out what had been revealed and who knew what. Friends and family reportedly held emergency meetings behind closed doors, trying to strategize about how to handle the fallout. One family member, speaking anonymously, revealed, "We knew things were bad, but we didn't realize just how bad. Emotions were running so high, everyone was angry and hurt, and nobody knew who to trust anymore." According to sources, during one of these meetings, accusations flew like daggers. Some claimed that Jock had been manipulating the people around him, while others insisted that he was simply overwhelmed by the pressure of maintaining appearances while his personal life unraveled. The drama reached a new peak when an alleged leaked message exchange between Jock and one of the women involved surfaced online. Fans flooded social media with reactions, screenshots, and speculation. In the messages, Jock reportedly tried to explain himself, claiming that he never intended to hurt anyone, that feelings had been misunderstood, and that things had gotten out of control. The response from the woman, according to insiders, was explosive. She accused him of betrayal, dishonesty, and deliberately playing with emotions for his own amusement. The conversation reportedly ended with threats to expose even more details if Jock didn't come clean, sending his world into a full-scale panic. At this point, insiders say that even close friends who had tried to remain neutral were pulled into the chaos. One friend allegedly said, "I don't even know what to believe anymore. I've known Jock for years, and I thought I knew him, but now I don't recognize the person he's become." the pressure on Jock was relentless. Everywhere he turned, it seemed, there were people demanding explanations, taking sides, or trying to uncover more secrets. The emotional strain reportedly began affecting his work, his public appearances, and his relationships with people who had previously been loyal. Meanwhile, another shocking twist allegedly surfaced involving family members. Sources claim that Jock's relatives discovered information about secret meetings, private conversations, and back-channel communications between him and multiple women. The family was left divided, with some siding with Jock, insisting that he was being unfairly judged, while others felt deeply betrayed and vowed to distance themselves until the truth came out. Emotions ran so high that some family members reportedly refused to speak to each other for days, and private gatherings were described as tense, awkward, and fraught with suspicion. Fans were equally captivated by the unfolding drama. Social media exploded with debates, theories, and heated arguments. Some defended Jock fiercely, citing loyalty and love as reasons to stand by him, while others condemned his actions as reckless, selfish, and toxic. Memes, GIFs, and videos began circulating, dissecting every move Jock made, every glance in public appearances, and every cryptic post that could hint at the deeper story. Insiders say that the pressure from fans added fuel to the fire, with Jock feeling increasingly trapped between his personal conflicts and public scrutiny. One of the most dramatic moments reportedly occurred when Jock was confronted by a woman at a private gathering. According to witnesses, emotions escalated quickly, voices were raised, and what began as a calm conversation spiraled into a full-blown confrontation. Jock reportedly tried to explain himself, saying, "I never wanted this to happen, I never wanted anyone to get hurt," but the woman allegedly interrupted him repeatedly, shouting, "You always say that. It's always excuses with you. When will it ever be enough?" The argument allegedly lasted for over an hour, leaving everyone present in tears, shocked, and emotionally drained. As the days went by, insiders claim more and more secrets began surfacing. Rumors of hidden relationships, undisclosed promises, and whispered confessions painted a picture of a life completely enmeshed in drama. One source said, "It's like a soap opera that never ends. Every time you think you've heard it all, something new comes up. Every day there's a new twist, a new betrayal, a new drama." Jock reportedly struggled to manage these revelations, oscillating between denial, anger, and emotional vulnerability. Some friends even suggested he take a step back from public life to sort things out, but sources say he resisted, feeling that retreating would be seen as weakness. Another layer of drama emerged when an alleged third party, someone who had previously stayed silent, decided to speak out. According to insiders, this individual revealed explosive details that contradicted previous narratives, exposing double crosses, secret alliances, and emotional manipulation. The revelation reportedly caused an immediate backlash, with friends and family taking sides, fans debating fiercely online, and Jock himself reportedly feeling cornered and desperate. Emotions ran so high that, according to witnesses, one confrontation nearly turned physical before being diffused by a calm friend stepping in. In addition to romantic entanglements, insiders say that business partnerships and friendships also became entangled in the mess. Some partners reportedly distanced themselves, concerned about the public perception of the chaos, while others tried to act as mediators, hoping to prevent further escalation. However, even the most neutral parties reportedly found themselves drawn into the drama, unable to avoid the ripple effects of Jock's unraveling personal life. One particularly shocking twist involved a claim that one of the women allegedly connected to Jock secretly recorded conversations, intending to use them as leverage. According to insiders, these recordings contained heated exchanges, emotional confessions, and accusations that could potentially harm reputations. The mere knowledge that such recordings existed reportedly caused panic, fear, and mistrust among everyone involved, adding yet another layer to the already tangled web of conflict. Even public appearances became battlegrounds for drama. Insiders claim that Jock's demeanor during recent events suggested tension, distraction, and emotional strain. Fans and photographers alike reportedly noticed subtle interactions, tense body language, and moments of apparent conflict between Jock and those around him. Each public outing became an opportunity for speculation, with fans dissecting every glance, gesture, and word for hidden meaning. Social media analysts, bloggers, and gossip pages worked overtime to interpret the signs, turning every small detail into a headline-worthy moment. As weeks passed, insiders say that the pressure continued mounting. Jock allegedly found himself caught between multiple conflicting demands: personal loyalty, romantic obligations, family expectations, and public perception. Sources claim that late-night conversations, emotionally charged text messages, and private confrontations became a daily occurrence. The intensity of the situation reportedly left Jock exhausted, emotionally drained, and constantly on edge, while friends and family struggled to navigate the volatile environment. At the heart of the drama, insiders say, lies a simple yet explosive truth. Emotions ran high, boundaries were crossed, trust was broken, and no one felt safe. Every interaction became a potential trigger for confrontation, every secret carried the risk of exposure, and every decision was scrutinized through the lens of betrayal and suspicion. According to those close to Jock, it was a toxic cycle that seemed impossible to break, leaving everyone involved questioning loyalties, intentions, and the future. Despite the chaos, some sources claim Jock tried to make amends. He reportedly reached out to friends and family, attempting to explain himself, apologize, and mend broken relationships. However, insiders say these attempts were met with mixed reactions. Some accepted his efforts, hoping for reconciliation, while others reportedly remained skeptical, insisting that actions, not words, would determine the outcome. Emotions remained raw, and the atmosphere reportedly stayed tense, with every conversation potentially reigniting old conflicts. Fans, meanwhile, continued to engage with the unfolding drama. Social media became a battlefield of its own, with followers defending or condemning Jock, speculating about the truth, and sharing every possible piece of information. Insiders say that this constant scrutiny added another layer of pressure, leaving Jock feeling exposed and under siege. The combination of personal conflict and public attention reportedly created an environment of relentless tension, where emotions ran high and consequences seemed unpredictable. The cycle of drama reportedly continued unabated, with new revelations, confrontations, and accusations surfacing regularly. Sources claim that even casual interactions became potential flashpoints, and the emotional stakes remained incredibly high. Insiders describe the atmosphere as volatile, unpredictable, and emotionally exhausting, with every new piece of information threatening to ignite further conflict. According to those close to the situation, one of the most striking aspects of the drama is its complexity. Multiple relationships, intertwined loyalties, secret communications, and emotional manipulation all reportedly contributed to a situation that feels impossible to untangle. Friends, family, and fans alike are said to be caught in a whirlwind of speculation, emotion, and tension, with each new development adding fuel to the fire. In conclusion, insiders say that young Jock's love life has become a spectacle of epic proportions. Emotions ran high, trust was shattered, and chaos seemed to dominate every interaction. Friends and family were divided, fans were captivated, and the public was left wondering what could possibly happen next. The toxic, Stankin mess that was once private has now spilled into the public eye, creating a story that feels larger than life, full of drama, betrayal, and shocking twists at every turn. After the initial chaos had taken the internet by storm, insiders say the drama surrounding young Jock reached a level that no one could have anticipated. What started as a series of private arguments and emotional confessions had now morphed into a full-scale storm where loyalties were tested, family bonds strained, and friendships teetered on the brink of collapse. Sources claim that Jock himself seemed trapped in a whirlwind, caught between his own mistakes, the wrath of those around him, and the relentless scrutiny of fans who were watching every move he made. According to sources, one of the most shocking developments came when an alleged third party, someone who had previously stayed silent, decided to leak information about Jock's romantic entanglements. The details reportedly included secret meetings, hidden promises, and emotional manipulation that suggested the rapper had been navigating multiple relationships simultaneously. The leak allegedly caused an immediate backlash, with friends and family scrambling to take sides, fans debating endlessly online, and Jock himself reportedly feeling cornered and desperate. In one alleged confrontation, Jock was reportedly approached by a close friend who had discovered discrepancies in his stories. The friend allegedly demanded honesty, saying, "You can't keep playing everyone like this. It's not just hurting them, it's hurting you, and it's destroying all the people who care about you." Jock's response, according to insiders, was a mixture of frustration and desperation. "I didn't mean for it to get this complicated," he allegedly said. I don't know how to fix it without hurting someone." The exchange reportedly ended with Jock storming out of the room, leaving a stunned group behind and sending social media into a frenzy as fans speculated about what had transpired. Things escalated further when family members reportedly discovered evidence of private conversations that suggested Jock had been making promises to multiple people simultaneously. According to sources, the family was left divided, some defending Jock, insisting he was simply overwhelmed and didn't intend harm, while others felt deeply betrayed and vowed to distance themselves until the full truth was revealed. The tension was so intense that some family members reportedly refused to attend gatherings together, and even casual interactions were described as fraught with suspicion and unspoken accusations. Additionally, insiders claim that Jock's friends became unwilling pawns in the drama. Some were asked to mediate conflicts, while others were allegedly manipulated into delivering messages, apologies, or confrontations. One source revealed, it felt like everyone was walking on eggshells. One wrong word, one wrong move, and the entire situation could explode again. The emotional toll on everyone involved reportedly grew heavier by the day, leaving Jock feeling increasingly isolated despite the constant attention from fans and media. One of the most explosive incidents reportedly occurred during a private gathering that was supposed to be a casual dinner. Insiders claim that Jock arrived, only to be confronted by one of the women involved, who allegedly shouted, "I'm done being lied to. How could you do this to everyone around you?" Jock reportedly attempted to calm her, saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean for anyone to get hurt," but the woman allegedly cut him off, continuing to accuse him of manipulation, dishonesty, and emotional abuse. The confrontation reportedly escalated to the point where other attendees had to physically separate the two, with tensions so high that some feared the argument might turn physical. Fans reportedly went into overdrive after hearing about the incident. Social media exploded with screenshots, reactions, and theories about what had actually happened. Some expressed sympathy for Jock, claiming he was overwhelmed and human, while others condemned him for selfishness and deceit. Insiders say that the constant public scrutiny only added pressure to an already volatile situation, leaving Jock feeling cornered and emotionally drained. As the drama unfolded, insiders claim that more secrets began to surface. Allegedly, Jock had confided in a friend about his feelings of guilt, confusion, and desperation, admitting that he felt trapped in a cycle of dishonesty and emotional manipulation. According to sources, he allegedly said, "I don't know how to fix this. I don't want to hurt anyone, but it feels like everything I do just makes it worse." The friend reportedly advised him to come clean fully and attempt to reconcile, but Jock allegedly feared that the fallout would be catastrophic. Another shocking twist reportedly involved the discovery of private recordings allegedly made by one of the women connected to Jock. Insiders claim these recordings captured heated conversations, confessions, and accusations that could potentially damage reputations if made public. The knowledge that such evidence existed reportedly caused panic, mistrust, and heightened tension among everyone involved. Friends and family were reportedly terrified of what might be revealed next, while Jock allegedly felt the pressure mounting to unprecedented levels. One insider revealed that Jock's days were now consumed by emotionally charged meetings, private conversations, and text exchanges. Reportedly, he was constantly trying to mediate conflicts, apologize, and prevent further drama, but each attempt seemed to create new complications. Emotions reportedly ran so high that even mundane conversations could turn into explosive arguments, leaving Jock and those around him emotionally drained. According to sources, Jock's friends became increasingly frustrated with the situation. One allegedly said, "We've tried to help, but it's like no matter what we do, it just keeps getting worse. He's caught in a web he can't get out of, and everyone around him is feeling it too." Friends reportedly struggled to remain neutral, often feeling pressured to take sides or deliver messages between conflicting parties. The emotional burden was reportedly immense, leaving everyone involved exhausted and anxious about what might happen next. Meanwhile, insiders claim that Jock's public image was also affected by the ongoing drama. Fans reportedly scrutinized every appearance, post, and story, searching for clues about what was happening behind the scenes. Social media became a battlefield, with some fans defending Jock fiercely, while others condemned him for his alleged behavior. The constant attention reportedly left Jock feeling exposed, vulnerable, and increasingly desperate to find a resolution. One particularly tense moment reportedly occurred when Jock attempted to confront one of the women privately to apologize and explain his perspective. According to insiders, the conversation quickly escalated, with accusations of betrayal, dishonesty, and emotional manipulation flying in both directions. Jock allegedly said, "I never meant for this to happen, I just wanted to make things right," while the woman reportedly shot back, "Your words mean nothing. Your actions have caused too much pain." The confrontation reportedly ended without resolution, leaving both parties emotionally drained and more distrustful than before. Sources claim that the ongoing drama continued to affect Jock's relationships with his family. Allegedly, family members were forced to choose sides, creating tension and division that had previously not existed. Some reportedly expressed disappointment and frustration, while others tried to mediate and maintain peace. Insiders describe the atmosphere as tense, volatile, and emotionally exhausting, with every interaction carrying the potential for conflict. Additionally, friends and acquaintances reportedly struggled to navigate the chaos. Some were accused of taking sides, while others were caught in the crossfire of accusations, secrets, and misunderstandings. Insiders claim that even casual interactions could escalate into heated arguments, leaving Jock and those around him feeling constantly on edge. Emotions reportedly ran high, trust was fragile, and every new revelation threatened to ignite further conflict. As weeks turned into months, insiders claim that Jock's personal life continued to be a whirlwind of drama, emotional turmoil, and conflict. Allegedly, every attempt to reconcile or resolve issues seemed to create new complications, leaving everyone involved emotionally drained. Friends, family, and fans reportedly watched in shock as the story unfolded, unable to believe the level of chaos and betrayal surrounding Jock. The emotional stakes reportedly grew even higher when new allegations surfaced involving previously undisclosed relationships and secret promises. Sources claim that these revelations further strained family bonds, friendships, and romantic connections, creating a situation that insiders described as explosive and unpredictable. Jock reportedly felt the weight of the situation crushing him, with each day bringing new challenges, confrontations, and emotionally charged interactions. One insider revealed, "It's like a storm that never ends. Every time you think it's over, another twist comes up. The emotional toll is insane, and everyone around him is affected." Reportedly, Jock struggled to navigate the complex web of emotions, loyalties, and secrets, feeling trapped in a situation that seemed impossible to control. Additionally, insiders claim that Jock's public image remained under intense scrutiny. Fans reportedly continued to dissect every move, comment, and post, searching for clues about the ongoing drama. Social media became a pressure cooker, with supporters defending him fiercely and critics condemning him relentlessly. The combination of personal conflict and public attention reportedly left Jock feeling isolated, stressed, and desperate for resolution. As the drama continued, insiders say that Jock's friends and family began to fear for his emotional well-being. Allegedly, they observed signs of stress, exhaustion, and emotional vulnerability, and some reportedly intervened to encourage him to seek help or take a step back from the chaos. However, Jock reportedly resisted, fearing that retreating would be seen as weakness or admission of guilt. In summary, insiders claim that young Jock's love life had become a toxic, Stankin mess of epic proportions. Emotions ran high, betrayals were rampant, and trust was fragile. Friends, family, and fans were caught in the crossfire, while Jock himself reportedly struggled to manage the fallout, feeling trapped, overwhelmed, and desperate for resolution. The situation reportedly remained unpredictable, with new twists, confrontations, and revelations emerging regularly, leaving everyone involved emotionally drained and uncertain about the future. After months of emotional chaos, insiders claim that young Jock's personal life had reached a level of toxicity that few could have imagined. What was once a series of private conflicts had now erupted into a public spectacle, leaving friends, family, and fans reeling. Sources say that the rapper himself seemed overwhelmed, caught between managing the fallout, repairing broken relationships, and facing relentless scrutiny from fans who dissected every post, story, and interaction. One source revealed, "It's like he's trapped in a storm that never ends. Every day brings a new confrontation, a new secret, a new accusation. Emotions are running so high that nobody knows what will happen next." Insiders claim that even casual conversations became loaded with tension, as Jock struggled to navigate the emotional minefield he had created. The latest twist reportedly involved a shocking revelation from one of the women connected to Jock. According to insiders, she came forward with allegations of manipulation, dishonesty, and emotional betrayal that no one had anticipated. The claims allegedly included secret communications, hidden promises, and confessions that painted Jock in a controversial light. Friends and family reportedly reacted with a mixture of shock, disbelief, and anger, leading to tense confrontations and emotionally charged arguments. In one alleged heated exchange, Jock reportedly confronted a close friend who had shared confidential information with the woman. Sources say Jock shouted, "Why would you betray me like this? I trusted you." The friend allegedly responded, "I didn't betray you, I just told her the truth. You've been playing everyone, and she deserved to know." Emotions ran so high during the confrontation that witnesses reportedly feared it could turn physical, and several people had to step in to calm the situation. The drama didn't stop there. Insiders claim that Jock's family became increasingly involved, taking sides and creating divisions that had previously not existed. One family member allegedly said, "We don't even know who to believe anymore. It feels like every time we turn around, there's another secret, another betrayal." Reportedly, young Jock's love life has become a whirlwind of chaos, tension, and heartbreak. Insiders claim that this led to tense family gatherings, awkward interactions, and long periods of silence between relatives who were once close. Friends allegedly struggled to stay neutral, some were pressured to mediate disputes, while others were accused of taking sides, fueling even more drama. Reportedly, the emotional toll on everyone involved has been immense, with trust eroded and some relationships possibly beyond repair. The public reaction reportedly added another layer of pressure. Fans dissected every move Jock made, posts, appearances, interviews, searching for clues about the unfolding drama. Social media quickly turned into a battlefield, with supporters fiercely defending him and critics condemning him. Insiders claim that the constant scrutiny left Jock feeling exposed, vulnerable, and desperate to resolve the chaos. One particularly dramatic moment allegedly occurred when Jock attempted a private apology to one of the women involved. Sources say the conversation quickly escalated into heated accusations, leaving both parties emotionally drained and distrustful. Reportedly, Jock said, "I never meant for any of this to happen. I just want to make things right," while the woman allegedly responded, "Your words mean nothing. Your actions have caused too much pain." The drama reportedly intensified as new information emerged. Insiders claim Jock had been involved in secret communications that contradicted previous statements, raising further questions of honesty and manipulation. Family, friends, and fans were reportedly left questioning loyalties, speculating endlessly about the truth behind the allegations. Reportedly, Jock experienced immense stress and exhaustion, staying up late trying to repair relationships and manage fallout. Insiders describe a constant cycle of confrontation, revelation, and mistrust, where even mundane conversations could escalate into explosive arguments. Reportedly, emotions ran so high that trust remained fragile, and every new revelation threatened to ignite further conflict. As weeks turned into months, sources claim Jock's love life remained a whirlwind of emotional turmoil. Each attempt at reconciliation allegedly created new complications, leaving everyone involved drained. Insiders reveal that previously undisclosed secrets emerged, further straining relationships and making the situation increasingly volatile. Reportedly, Jock felt crushed under the weight of confrontations, betrayals, and the relentless attention of fans and media. Friends and family were reportedly deeply affected as well, some experiencing stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion, while others struggled to remain neutral amidst the chaos. Insiders claim that social media scrutiny added to the pressure, leaving Jock feeling isolated, vulnerable, and desperate for resolution. Reportedly, multiple private apologies and attempts at clarifying misunderstandings often backfired, escalating tensions even further. The situation reportedly remained unpredictable. New confrontations, revelations, and accusations allegedly emerged regularly, keeping emotions at a constant high. Insiders describe the atmosphere as tense and volatile, with friends, family, and fans caught in the crossfire. Reportedly, Jock's love life had reached epic proportions, trust was fragile, betrayal rampant, and emotions continually running high. So here we are. After everything insiders have revealed about young Jock's love life, the truth is clear: it's a toxic, stankin' mess nobody could have predicted. From private arguments that escalated into public confrontations, to secret relationships, betrayals, and shocking revelations, the saga has divided friends, family, and fans alike. Now, here's where you come in. We want to hear from you. Did you see this coming? Is Jock genuinely trying to make amends, or is he trapped in a cycle of deception and manipulation? Are loyalties broken beyond repair? The family is divided, friends are on edge, and fans are analyzing every post, story, and interaction for clues. Your opinion shapes the ongoing conversation. So here's what to do. Like this video if the chaos shocked you. Subscribe for every update, because this story could change at any moment. Comment below. Are you Team Jock, or do you side with those feeling betrayed? Share your theories, reactions, and insights. Every comment keeps the story alive and adds fuel to the unfolding drama. Remember, this isn't just about young Jock. It's about trust, loyalty, and the emotional consequences of choices in relationships, friendships, and family. The saga continues, with new twists, confrontations, and shocking revelations emerging at any moment. Staying connected ensures you won't miss a single explosive moment. Like, subscribe, and comment now to join the conversation. The family is divided, emotions are high, secrets are exposed, and the chaos is far from over, but with your engagement, the narrative continues. This is drama, this is reality, and this is your chance to witness, react, and shape the unfolding saga of young Jock's toxic, Stankin love life.